This is the Ms.FitVegan Podcast, episode 566. I just left hot yoga, and my yoga teacher said that we were talking about how hot it was in class today, and I was like, yeah, I drank almost all my water. That never happens. And then she said, yeah, she did too, but that's because yesterday she drank her weight in alcohol. And I laughed, we laughed, but I left and I was like, what in the world? And then I was thinking, what makes somebody drink poison? Do they really hate themselves that much? But then I thought about it some more on the way home, and I was thinking, no, it's not always about self-hate. A lot of times it's just about who you hang out with. A lot of times it's just you're hanging out with people that are drinking, then you're probably going to drink. There's a big chance, 90% chance. Your environment is 90% of your success in life or failure. Success and failure there's a fine line. There's a fine line. Because what's easy to do is also easy not to do. That's a Jim Rohn quote. So, how can you bulletproof yourself to succeed in having the health and the body and the life that you want? You've got to get around other people that have what you want. If you want to continue drinking, then continue hanging around people that drink. If you want to continue being overweight, then continue hanging around others that are overweight. If you want to continue struggling with a raw food diet, then hang around people who can't do it, who have tried and can't. But if you want success in an area, then you find people who have that success and you get around them. You hang around them physically or virtually or content-wise. You put on their content. I'm a good person to listen to if you really want to be raw. Although I try very hard to preach that you don't need to be raw to be healthy. But the truth is that I need to be raw to be healthy. That's the truth. That's the damn truth. I cannot be a high raw vegan because when I eat cooked food of any kind, it makes me tired and thirsty the next day. It makes me feel like I stayed up all night or I got hit by a bus. That's the truth, even if it's a sweet potato. Because, the body is very resilient, but it gets used to whatever you're doing. So after 13 years eating raw, my body doesn't want cooked food anymore, even healthy cooked food. So I don't share that often because I don't want to make people think that I think cooked food is not healthy. All fruit and all vegetables are healthy, cooked or fucking sauteed, as long as they're not fried, So I just want you to know that. French fries are not healthy, y'all. But if you make your own French fries, they're more like baked fries, okay? They're not fried, but you can air fry them or bake them, make them crispy, no oil, no salt. Those are super healthy. But yeah, I'm a good person to listen to or hang around if you want to be raw. My roommate has gotten infinitely healthier by living with me, obviously. God only knows how she was eating before me. God only knows. And I pray to God about her future. She better marry a raw vegan man. That's all I got to say. Because some of us are very, very, very susceptible to eating what other people eat. And some of us are very susceptible to thinking what other people think. Like me, I'm easily manipulated, I have noticed. I am working on that, but I'm easily inspired and I'm easily convinced of things. And I have to be careful who I hang around because if they don't have good intentions, then I will get manipulated to doing things I don't want to do. So I have to be very careful. And so do you. So please have some self-awareness. How are you easily inspired or easily influenced? That's the word. Influenced. I'm easily influenced. Okay? So write it down. Is it with the food? Is it with fitness? Is it with your criticism? Your negative, mean comments to yourself? There's this woman in my course right now, and I gave her a very final warning. I told her if she doesn't stop the negative self-talk, I'm going to refund her. She's going to be out of the course. You get 1 warning, you get 2 warnings, and you get a final warning. You cannot bring your old negative, nasty comments about yourself into your new life. You can't do that around me, because I'm on a self-love journey. I'm on a journey to feel and look my best. I'm on a journey to respect myself and not be mean to myself, even if it is true. Even if I have a pimple on my fucking face, I don't need to talk about it. I don't need to say how ugly it is. I don't need to, even if I have something supposedly wrong with me, even if I'm 50 pounds overweight, or even if I am and it is a fact that I haven't worked out for like a year. I don't need to keep beating myself up about it, because you know what's going to happen? Nothing new. Nothing. Let it go. And just don't say it. Yeah, it's true. You're overweight. Okay. Let's stop saying it, because saying I am lazy, I am too lazy to work out, I am, too old to lose weight easily, or saying these things I am, is just like re-solidifying your story that you want to give up. Or do you want to give that up because that's all you know? So maybe you don't want to give it up because it's comfortable and familiar, and even though it feels shitty to live in that body, it still feels comfortable because that's what you know. That's what you're familiar with. So even a woman who's being beaten every night stays because it's all she knows for the past 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. Even a woman who's being disrespected sometimes, or cheated on, or lied to, or manipulated, she stays because that's all she knows. And she's so desperate for love. She's so excited to be loved that she'll take any form of love, even a toxic love. And I know this because that was me. I was very, very, very desperate for love my whole life. So when I got into a relationship... Sorry, I got to head upstairs because my workout's in 5 minutes, I just realized. I run a workout on Zoom. Oof. I was so desperate and excited to be in a relationship when I was 27. That was my first relationship, that I let this person disrespect me. And the crazy part is that I let him move into my house. He never paid a dime in bills. Like, I paid for everything. I let him move into my house, eat my food, use my electricity, you know what I mean? Like, sleep in my bed for 7 years and curse me out, call me a fucking cunt, call me all these nasty names, and be mad at me because I wanted to do things like start a YouTube channel. I wanted to go to the Ann Wigmore Institute, the Hippocrates Institute, to heal. He said if I go, our relationship's over. I should have fucking went. It would be great if our relationship was over like 7 years earlier. But I missed all the red flags. That was the first red flag, when he yelled at me in public in the first year of being together, and like the first 6 months, and also threatening me that like our relationship was done if I went to the Ann Wigmore Institute in Puerto Rico to heal. In the beginning of my raw food journey, I didn't go because he threatened me, and because he didn't have any money, so like he couldn't come, and he didn't want me to go. I don't know why, but basically, yeah, I missed all those red flags because I was desperate. And I'm reading Calling in the One, which is helping me heal from that desperation, which is helping me. And now I've stayed away from relationships for a long time now. And I've done a lot of things in the past few years, and I'm really grateful for that. So, all is not lost, right? Like I wasn't miserable this whole time being single. Certainly not. Like, I built my business. I work for myself now. I'm an author, self-published baby. Like, dreams have come true. Okay, I've spoken in front of, hundreds of people. I've done some stuff now. Can't remember. What else have I done? I don't know what I've done. But I've done some stuff. There's a lot more coming. But, I started my own small business. Fruit is life, baby. But anyway, yeah. You're going to miss all the red flags when you're desperate. So that's why it's crucial that you love yourself. That you stop talking nasty to yourself. It's crucial that you stop being mean to yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you're going to chase people and attract people that won't love you back. You understand me? That's why it's crucial. You stop talking shit about yourself. Okay? And get around other people that don't talk shit about themselves. Get around other people that maybe they don't love themselves 100%, but they're on their journey. They're working on it every day. Get around people like that. Don't stay around people you don't want to continue to be like. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.